welcome everyone, Stormy Sensei here. It's Wednesday, which means it's supposed to be Triangle Strategy night. And I almost did not play Triangle Strategy today, because today is the last day that you can climb rank for Season 3 in Pokemon Unite. The ranked season ends in 2 hours from now. I was planning on coming home pretty early, like 6 o'clock, something like that. Grinding ranked for 6 hours, or at least until I hit 1800. But server maintenance had other plans, so no ranked grind for me. But that's okay, because we get to stick to our regularly scheduled programming, which is evil Triangle Strategy. We had gotten up to we finished chapter 2 last we met together. And we are about to make our first deviation from the original playthrough. In our first playthrough, when we were given the option of traveling to Esfrost or Hyzant, we chose to go to Hyzant.
Stalwart allies
Evil Stormy will be going to Esfrost.
The realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell, victor of the previous tourney. After a hard-fought match, the Dawn Spear emerges victorious once more. Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubts concerning House Wolfort's martial might are put to rest. Thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts, the delegates of each nation make preparations for their return voyages.
Alright, Chapter 3, Part 1, Whither the River Flows. It's gonna be a slow burn, this one.
Seeing our honored guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day. Now, I remind you.
It is not to be taken lightly. Worry not, Benedict. They shall be sent off with all the pomp they deserve.
Alright, before we get too far into this cutscene, because it's going to last for quite a while, let me go ahead and say hey to the folks that showed up. We got Puppy Knight here and E-Miller. How's it going, folks?
You take to your new role well, Lord Serenoa. As I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
Farewell, Frederica. May we never meet again.
Except we're riding
Thank
with
you
you
for
to
such a
Esfrost.
productive use of our valuable time. I do so love interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly, the spirit of Glenbrook was on display for all to see. Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering to brother.
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do. Work more important than any he could hope to be trusted with.
I apologize for those two. This was a fruitful day for all in attendance.
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Laura.
I can't believe we lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzant's greatest warriors.
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross blades again someday.
Thank you for your hospitality. Please give my regards to Lord Simone.
Of course, Minister.
Hey there, Seikyo.
It would seem everyone is gathered. You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals. King Ragnar asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to our three nations' newfound alliance.
More of that swill you call wine? I suppose I could force myself to partake.
Your king honors us with his generosity. We shall
Forcing
present
himself
these
to
as
drink our
offerings
wine,
to the
huh?
goddess of salt. The Hierophant, too, will no doubt be overjoyed.
Lord Wolford, I bring a message from King Regna. He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to serve as their envoy.
I always pronounce it envoy.
This is a great honor, my lord. You would represent our nation and speak with the king's voice.
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will gladly accept. But there are 2 vessels and only one of me. Did King Regna say which of our honored guests I should accompany?
He would leave that decision to you, Lord Wolford.
Lord Falks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board the ship you do not.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom
Quiet,
had
Sylvia.
3 high houses, not 2.
No, wait, that's right. Evil Stormy.
Mere fact that you winkler those
we value
words
your
before
opinion,
us is
Silvio.
answer enough.
Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Falks.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord. I suppose you have an idea as to why.
He needs to test my judgment. He is waiting to see which I choose and for what reason.
Indeed. We are friendly with both nations now, so neither choice will earn his ire. That said, there is no telling how these relations may change going forward. No doubt, the choice you make will have an effect on our own house's relationship with the nation you choose.
I understand. This requires careful consideration. Benedict, gather the others. I would hear their opinions on the matter. Then we shall consult the scales of conviction.
At once, my lord.
I'm being told on Discord that something weird might be going on with YouTube chat. If you're able to type, go ahead and do so in the YouTube chat. And if you're not able to, tell me that you're not able to in Discord. Alright, Letopia is unable to chat. Test 1, test 2. I mean, obviously I'm going to be able to chat because, you know, it's my channel. And I'd be surprised if the mods were unable to chat because they are mods. I guess I could turn on slow mode and then turn it back off. Maybe that'll help. Slow mode for 1 second in between each message. Changes saved. And I should get a little message. Yep, slow mode is on. And then I can just do that again. Turn it off. Save. Changes saved. Slow mode is off. Chat away. interesting. Very interesting, actually. I was not expecting that. This is actually a completely new mental mock battle that we've never had access to before. I was gonna do some of these older ones just to get them off the list. Why am I messing with slow mode? I was being told by one of my members that they were unable to send messages in chat. So I turned on slow mode and then turned it off again because they said that it looked like they were on slow mode because they had the little paper airplane was grayed out for them. And I know that that's what happens when you're in slow mode. So I turned it on and then turned it back off, but it doesn't seem like it helped him at all. So I'll just have Discord open on my phone for any messages that Leetopia wants to send, I suppose. Well, welcome to the channel, though. As long as one friendly unit remains within the area, it will not be occupied by the enemy. So we shouldn't really have to worry too much about this. But let's make sure that we get some of our lower leveled units up here.
My shield is impregnable.
Thank you for...
You would have life.
I understood. As you wish.
Aye.
Understood.
Leave it to me.
Consider it done.
It's 1 out of 7 shot. Well, it's actually an actual date. So you got a little bit worse odds than that. You're going to need to, well, you don't need to do anything because you could just choose not to try to answer it. But the answer key is actually on my channel description, if you care to look it up. It's actually going to be kind of difficult, actually. Well, it won't be difficult because they're so weak, because they're level 13 versus my level 35 or something. But like the numbers make it difficult. Let's see. Piccolo will obviously like to be here. I'll actually put Piccolo over here. And then you can actually be over here. I have 100,000 views and less than 2.5k subs. Yeah. What do those numbers have to do with one another? I have like probably way more than 100k views at this point. Let's see, I could look that up real quick. Lifetime. 122,000. 122.9 thousand. I wish I could hit this healer. Oh well.
You will not strike me.
use.
Sheesh, too close! Take that! Bullseye!
Now we make our riches.
Feisty, aren't we?
Was nice knowing you.
Saw right through you.
Now we make our riches.
Okay, we don't do too much damage.
Strike while the iron's hot.
No one really needs this right now. Let's see, where can I go? If I get on this side... Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Whatever it takes.
This may
Round
hurt!
like this!
Where'd you next? Hey! Such fun!
Someone give an old man a hand.
I'm able to one-shot this enemy. That's so funny. Do I want to one-shot this enemy? Do I want to hit this guy? It also kills him and also gives me 2 people getting experience points instead of 1.
Are you in need?
Do I have treasure? We do have treasure in HP, but we probably don't have the other one. Well, unfortunate. I can't use that. I'll let someone else grab that thing.
On guard!
My time is now.
Tremble in fear!
Okay, hurt a lot actually. That's rough
Combat
feathers.
is not thine elves'
I'll just pick
forte.
up this treasure here.
Allow me.
Farewell! Ready for battle!
Am I able to leap down here? I am, but then it puts me in range of getting hit by that guy. Not able to hit that guy. I think I will... No, I can't leap there either, huh? Not in a safe zone either. I could attack from a safe zone though, at least. Yeah. Oh, I actually can hit this guy. Nice. Okay, good. Attack the safe zone, high ground. and follow-up attack and back attack.
Now it's my turn.
Push back on this guy. Fall damage. Okay, you actually don't get the fall damage when they are already dead before they fall.
I'll take it from here.
Here goes. For the greater good.
I'll barely get that. Nice.
Ha!
We're not done here.
Ready or not, here I come! Take that!
Too slow.
That stinks. Let's see here. Alright, well, I can hit from a safe zone. And I can hit back attack as well.
Ha! With years comes wisdom.
Are you in need?
If I go up there, will I be able to grab this loot afterwards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will not, actually.
On guard!
More loot.
The heavens judge you.
Let's see. I can't hit all 3 of them at once.
The gods
Leave
favor
the
us.
rest to me. You cannot impede progress?
That's the decoy, not the original. So I won't actually get 2 experience points from that. Let's see what the turn order is. So Mirma goes up next. She is not able to pick up that loot, but she can energy wave. Oh, if she energy waves, maybe she will be able to pick up that loot. No, because she can't grab the same square on the opposite side. I could use fleet-footed here. I might actually do that here.
This feels promising.
Alright. So now I'm able to do that. Yep, I can pick that up. Alright, cool. And then there's that one we already picked up. Need to get this one. I can light wave someone over there. Who do you want to light wave over there? That guy moves on turn 10.
Your fortune wanes!
Shall I? You will not strike me.
Ready for battle.
One square off. Unfortunate. I can use the decoy though.
You're done for. Bullseye.
I forgot that it doesn't count. When they're already dead, you don't get a follow-up
Now
attack.
it's my turn. This might sting some.
Time to take action.
Let's see, who's after me? Medina is.
This is far
I shall
from
use
over.
it well. Count on me.
Mostly useless now. Not that you ever were useful at all.
Let the show begin.
The experience points by hitting my own decoy.
Yeehaw! Hold your applause.
We even get a back attack kudos for it.
Behold true power. Tremble in fear.
Someone give an old man a hand.
I want to kill him or him. I'm gonna attack him from a safe zone, so this is good.
I saw that.
Did he drop loot? He did not. Alright, this last guy's life is forfeit now.
At your command.
Oh, very unfortunate. Seeing that Retopia is actually having the same issue in multiple streams, not just mine. Very tragic. Did he knock the decoy over there? Yeah, he did.
Out of my way!
Shall I?
Let's hope that doesn't end up being a situation.
Take that!
Lionel has arrived! Lionel has many tricks!
Count on me.
I only have one recovery pellet left. Yeah, you're not using that on that.
I'll do my best.
Taste my steel!
Nice. Easy. Which we already knew it was going to be, because we're more than twice the level of the mission. But we can't leave it unchecked on the list. It also gives us some money. I will do like 2 more. Let's see, the chaos of battle. Got a time limit on this one.
I live to serve. I won't let you down.
We get 12 units for this one. Alright, so we're gonna obviously want to have a thief that can leap around and whatnot. You are not that helpful. You can use inescapable arrow though. I need someone that's able to like leave this area, so let's have you do that. Anna, you're fine basically anywhere that I put you. Let's put you up here. Yulia was best set next to a mage, which he is. Perfect. Mage does not get to go before this tank that can taunt her. I don't like that about this. Turn 13, turn 6. Well, okay, let me see here. You should be able to do pushback on him. Or I can actually get you to... What range do you have? Moving to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you can walk up to here and hit him. But then you can walk up to here, or you can walk up and hit him. And then you can do a follow-up attack, and he'll die. Which means you have nothing to do down here. You're just kind of wasting time. So then let's move you more over in this direction. Medina should have a range of 5 as well. Oh, range of 6 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, barely out of range. What can you hit though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So if you were able to do something there, you have a movement of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, you go after, because I could put a decoy there and then have Medina do a follow-up attack, but I can't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can do a back attack first turn. That would be nice. So the goal is going to be to kill all of them but one, while getting these 4 treasure chests. There's 1, 2, I pick that up, 3, 4, 5. 5 treasures, 6 actually, because there's this one over here. Who's gonna get this one? Oh, yeah. Hewitt can get this one. Okay. Alright, I think I'm set. Oop, nope, nope, that's my off-stream save file. I definitely want to keep that one. Alright, let's begin the battle. Maybe we'll only do 2 tonight, because this is going to be new content for us.
My turn.
I think I can kill this guy off the bat. Not even close. 75% chance to sleep. I guess I could also just open the treasure and then, what's it called, hide.
You won't catch me.
No need to be aggressive turn 1. I need to get all this treasure chest anyway. Higher ground. Back
I don't
attack.
pull my punches.
Ready for battle.
Honestly forgot about Trish altogether. Makes sense for the bandit to go for the treasure. It's fine. Large recovery pellet is super
This
worth
battle
it.
is ours. Not another step.
Mobilization for 2 turns.
Leave everything to me.
This takes off half of his HP, so he should be fine to get knocked out the next turn.
Whatever it takes.
So he should be dead here. Yep.
One more round.
For the greater good.
I don't know why he has so much range. So dramatic.
That stinks.
Am I in a safe zone? I am. I can kill that battle mage from all the way back here. I'm in a safe zone. I will gain the TP back.
You're not getting away.
Oh, that's kind of bad.
Are you in need?
I also forgot about this character.
You dare test my shield.
The heavens judge you. Tremble in fear.
Where are you headed? Okay.
Lionel has arrived!
Actually in a pretty bad spot here with this. I didn't bring a real healer with me. Just gonna have to be a little creative here. %. That's like not that bad. Oh, Letopia made it back. Nice. Did you ever figure out what was going on with that?
We all have our weaknesses!
Nice. You got the tempt. Switch to mobile. Sometimes that's all it takes, I guess.
Victory is within reach. This is the end.
Just Anna doing Anna things.
Now then.
Oh, you know, that actually would be pretty good if I did that. Because then it
This
stops them from
ends
being
here.
furied as well. What?
Damn it! They got me! Ha! Bullseye!
Time to take flight.
He can't even hit me from here. But if I pick up the treasure chest, then he will, because the treasure chest actually disappears.
This ends now!
Come on then.
That'll be a good next turn. You gotta be careful not to kill all of them too quickly. Okay, there's still that one.
No! Whatever it takes.
So we're trying to make this run deathless, so we can't lose any units. Like even the ones that you would think are not actually helpful. And like even in the mental mock battles, you can't lose any units.
Over here.
For the greater good.
Yeah! Yes! I did it! Let the show begin!
Oh, yes! I did it!
I did it!
Come on, do the smart thing.
Oh, yes! I did it!
Oh, it didn't matter actually. It didn't do enough damage anyway. It's just the decoys, that doesn't matter.
Someone give an old man a hand.
Go!
At your command.
This is wonderful.
Out of my way!
Very well.
Stay down!
Perhaps we can strike a deal?
I did pick up a large healing item. But also, you're actually going to be able to get healed like real soon here.
This is just business.
Treasure. I'll have to get it later.
My turn.
Oh, I didn't even realize that there was an enemy here. How convenient. I was just trying to get the treasure.
Shall I?
Let's see. Turn 6. So there's one enemy left that we'll have to take care of after all this is done. Not a problem. We're out of things to do here, so no more quietuses.
I don't pull my punches.
Damn it! They got me! I'll end you!
Here I come.
Come on,
that
then.
side is all good. There are only 2 enemies left.
What are you and
You'll
your
be
cups
well
about?
compensated.
I'll take it from here.
Whatever it takes.
Get the bed rest. I'll do my best.
Someone give an old man a hand.
Are you in need?
On guard!
My time is now. Heaven,
Ready
grant
to
us
go.
your blessing.
Your orders?
Alright. We're close. It's a lot of large recovery HP pellets.
Now then.
Alright, now we're good. Now we can kill the last guy. We have 35 turns to do it. I'm not too worried about
Damn you!
it.
Yeah!
Strike while the iron's hot. We can do this.
I'm going for it.
Ready or not, here I come!
Now we make our riches!
Here I come. Focus. Come if you dare.
Leave everything to me. Was nice knowing you. It's all right,
Now
Korea.
we make our riches!
There we go. I was a little worried for a little bit there. As we get to the more and more tough battles, sandbagging with these super weak characters is going to start getting more and more dangerous for a deathless run. Alright, we've been 50 minutes at it. We're going to stop with the mental mock battles for now. We'll catch up, you know, over the course of the next 20 chapters. It'll be fine. Alright, let's see what upgrades we got available to us. Anna's got something. Nothing I'm interested in. Nothing I'm interested in. Corentin. Could learn Glacial Moon. Looks pretty good. Julio. With Intimidate. I was a little disappointed by Intimidate. I got that on my other save file. It's just a range of 1 around him. It's like not as impressive as you would like. Zana's almost done with her entire skill tree. That's crazy. I like hardly even use her. One quality iron would be nice there. More HP would be nice there. Alright, out of all of these, they're all kind of terrible, honestly. I'll go for Glacial Moon. And more damage on Yens. And more defense on Flanagan. More damage on Julio. More health on Roland. More health on Benedict. And I am out of materials. That now, out of kudos. Let's go ahead and save now. This game is so underrated. I agree. It's so far looking to be my game of the year, which is, you know, crazy. But who knows though, Xenoblade Chronicles 3 comes out in like 2 months, so I don't know if that's going to last very long. But I also don't think I'm actually going to get around to being able to play Xenoblade Chronicles 3 this year. Actually, 2022 in general has been like kind of crazy. We had Pokemon Legends Arceus, Splatoon 3's coming, Triangle Strategy, Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
It seems your first test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Indeed. But I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why. State your case before the scales of conviction.
Rice Farmer.
Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine. Such is the way of House Wolford.
No apologies needed.
As Lord,
you're all
I
welcome to
shall
come and
bear
go
the weight
as you
of
please.
consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
Oh, you were that back that quickly. Okay.
More serious than usual, my friend.
Personally, I wouldn't even mention that I was gone.
He understands what it means to be Lord of his house.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going to. In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolford will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with
Welcome
grace.
back, Leetopia.
Your
Keep
Highness,
that account
you cannot
safe.
be.
Glad to see it.
You may stay ashore if you wish, Yuet.
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
Well then, it would seem the matter is settled.
There is exactly one coin for each of us.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings.
Been watching my vids
curious.
pretty recently. Oh yeah, like
Curious.
what kinds?
I see it as a sign that the
What are some
heavens
of your
approve of my joining you.
favorite games that I play?
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? One coin, one vote.
Free from your duties? Nice.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts
It's
on
good
the
to
matter
be
in
free
turn.
of responsibilities.
Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
I'm not even really paying attention to the game at this point, but once we actually decide that we're going to Esperos, I'm going to be a little bit more attentive to the game because it'll be actually new content for the first time in this playthrough. So I've actually already explored this area, and I know that there's nothing on the ground that I missed the first playthrough. So I've been like all through all this area. There's nothing on the ground. Yeah, nothing over here. I wish that like the map that we had on the, or the battle that we ended up having on this bridge in chapter 5 were like more useful. Because like you can, you know, take the ladder and go down here, right? But like why would you when the archers are just going to like kill you from that range? I guess it's kind of nice to like ram foe into the lower areas and then like block their path upwards. I know how kids even more. I thought the day would never end. Teaching is a very difficult occupation, but it's important work. I don't know why I'm still exploring all this. Like, I already played through this area on my off-stream save file, and I know that there's nothing down here. It's just a compulsion, you know? Alright, let's see what Prince Franny has. He's going to be complaining about his brother, as always. You know. Going party to Roland's fancies is not one of those responsibilities to the crown. So, the last time, my personal preference was... I appreciate your concern, Prince Fanny, and I hope that you and I can be friends as well, just like our fathers before us. And he did not take kindly to that. He thought that I was trying to, like, cozy up to the king and, like, earn favor with the crown. Roland may be a prince, but he's like a brother to me. I swear to do all I can in the service of the crown. Or, Roland is doing what he can for the kingdom in his own way. As his older brother, I'm sure you can see that. I like this one the least, which means that's what we're choosing. We're going with all the worst choices this playthrough. So Roland's doing what he can in his own way. Surely you can see that. Thoughts like this are precisely why he is so immature. I wish the solution were so simple, but neither the king nor kingdom is perfect. Even so, why would he choose a path that leads to his own suffering? It seems I misjudged you, Prince Franny. You worry a lot more for Roland than I had thought. What worry? There is no concern for such foolishness. Why would I waste my worries on him? I care only about the crown. Don't trust me, I don't care about my brother. No, he secretly cares deeply for his family. And all of these does is just misguided love, which is the worst kind. Because his words hurt. But he's doing it because he loves them, you know? I'm gonna cover it with a blanket real quick. Alright. Is there anything I could do to be of service? Say the word. Alright, last time, I think that I actually don't remember what I asked about last time. Probably the Holy State of Hyzant, because at that time, I knew the least about it, even though now I know a whole bunch about it. So, we'll do Glenbrook. Are there any problems internally that I should be aware of? Surely you jest. The kingdom is in capable hands of royalists like myself. We later learned that is, those are words. Those are definitely words. Our home has a long history of prosperous trade that utilizes everything in our bountiful land has to offer. There is nothing for warriors of House Wolford to worry themselves over. But if I may be so blunt, Prince Roland's whimsical acts of late have been met with disappointment from both King Regna and Prince Franny. I wouldn't call them whimsical, Minister Patriot. Roland is doing everything he can for his kingdom. If this were not a family matter, I should ask His Highness myself to conduct himself in a manner more befitting a prince. Alas, this is out of my hands. I am certain you understand it the same, Lord Wolford. I would hate for anything to happen should you decide to step in. Is that a warning? House Wolford has turned his sword against Prince Royal family before, albeit 30 years ago. But in the end, your house joined forces with the kingdom to lead the war to its end, and are even lauded as heroes to this day. We actually know this history. So, Estfrost, the previous Archduke of Estfrost, went into a secret treaty with King Regna, and King Regna basically turned a blind eye and let the Estfrost soldiers march down the river to invade Hyzant, where they were stymied by the goddess's shield, this giant stone pillar that blocks off Hyzant. And so they were laying siege to the city for a while, and then the Hierophant, or the Holy One of Hyzant, reached out to Simone Wolfort, who at the time was actually not part of the High Houses of Glenbrook, but rather its own separate area. And they came to the aid of Hyzant, and that's what he means by turning his sword against the royal crown once before. And so they actually beat back both Glenbrook and Estfrost with the help of Hyzant. And then they had this whole, the whole Salt Iron War, and then eventually Simone and Regna and the Archduke came to an agreement together with Hyzant, and they basically said, alright, we'll stop fighting, and the Archduke's daughter is going to marry, Simone's son, and Hyzant gets to do a salt tax, but it has to be less than it was already. And we're also going to set up the Norzelian Consortium that's going to handle all the trade between the iron and the salt across the land. I always knew the teaching was really hard. Jeez, this is harder than I could have even imagined. Any tips? No, seriously, please help me. I taught for one summer, and I learned a good bit in that summer, but I only have 2 or 3 months of teaching experience. It's not very much. You probably have people in whatever program you're using in order to learn these things that will probably give you better tips. But generally, you want to make it engaging or fun for the students. No one wants to learn about, if I have 5 apples and John has 10 apples, how many apples do we have together? But, if you make it relatable to them, find out what their interests are, and then make the problem, you can center problems around, what they're interested in. Or, if you're trying to get them to read or to write, then you can talk about, fan fictions, or how their favorite TV shows technically have writers behind them or something like that. Like, the most important thing is to get them to want to learn, and then the rest is kind of easy. Because if they're motivated to do it themselves, then like they'll do most of the work themselves and you don't have to do as much work. Alright, back to the game here, but there are some who still harbor their suspicions. I urge you to proceed with the utmost caution. Pray forgive me, I forget myself sometimes. I hope my foolish ramblings have not clouded your judgment. The decision is yours to make, Lord Serenoa, and I am sure you will choose most wisely. Trying to warn me to watch my step, watch my back. I'm coming for you this playthrough, Patriot. You escaped my wrath last time, because I chose a different path. Alright. Let's get people to go to Esfrost.
Lord Serenoa.
Esfrost soldiers had to be among the strongest in all of Rosalia. However, that is only hearsay. I mean to judge them for myself. No arguments there. And as
Lord
always,
Serenoa.
undecided. Well, not always. The first, like, 2 or 3, she's undecided. Alright, let's go to Esfrost. They say Esfrost is a nation of iron and ice. What about it appeals to you? It is Frederica's home, where my future brother-in-law resides as Archduke. It's only natural for me to want to deepen our relationship. Doubtless they will prove to be vital in ensuring the success of the mining endeavor. And I heard a story of a smuggler pursued by Esfrost's military. I'd like to hear more about the story, and his crime were to deserve such a grave response.
Indeed.
I wonder what he was peddling to risk so much. I too would be interested to hear more of the story. Thank you for sharing. I want to visit Esfrost as well. Easy. Let's go with Gila next.
Lord Serenoa, hello.
Teacher said if you can teach well, it means you've mastered the subject. That's true. That's like if you had advice, or if you were asking for advice on like how to learn things, then that would probably be my number one. Is to like as soon as you learn something, or every time you learn something, try to teach someone else the same thing. Like even just now when I was playing the game and I went over the history of the Salt Iron War, like that's a perfect example of it. Like I didn't look up anything in my notes. That was just like off memory because you know, you just keep on reading the stuff and you tell people about it, and that helps you remember more about it. So pretty much anything you learn, try to teach it. Until now, Frederica's position has offered her few chances to visit Hyzant. Deepening your relationship with the Holy State will doubtless be to your benefit as well. Why not use this opportunity to let Frederica realize her long-held wish in the meantime? Nah, let's go to Esfrost. Heart is truly set on Esfrost, I'd be curious to know your reasons. Something about a smuggler. Ah, yes. Although I cannot say if we speak of the same person, I did hear tell of the man who had been caught smuggling salt in Esfrost.
Indeed.
Curious. I suppose with the joint mining venture before us, such matters would pique your interest.
My mind is made up.
I believe that's more than enough food for thought. Alright, next up
Serenoa.
is Frederica. I've always wondered when I might visit the country where my mother was born. It was about like 90 hours ago. How did she spend her youth? I would very much like to see. Also, something that I missed the first time around, they actually told us early on, like chapter 1 or 2, that after Frederica was born, her mother was sent back to Hyzanth, where she was killed by the Holy State. Well, they said that she met her end there, which I'm pretty sure means that she was put to death for leading the Rosellan uprising, or the Rosellan revolt a couple of years prior. The people of Hyzanth might not be so welcoming as you believe. Truth be told, I prefer the cold to sitting in the heat. Such has ever been the case. I want to see more of your homeland. As your betrothed, I feel the curiosity is only natural. So I know from my off-stream playthrough that, you know, this is a bad path for me to select. She does not like it when you bring up the fact that Rosellan should not go to Hyzanth. I'm going to try going this path here. That makes me happy. So
I see.
I'd very much like you to see where I was raised. You have given quite a bit of thought to the question.
And?
If you do travel, what would you like to spend for our visit? I intend to see a relation between the two. I was hoping you could show me your home if you were willing. I want to see a society built by the ambitious, a society free from sitting pomp and circumstance. Stifling pomp and circumstance. I actually don't know which one we'll do here. Let's do with this one here.
Surely.
I see, Esfrost is indeed unique in that it is not birth that determines your greatness, but ability. I can see why you'd be interested in such a place. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. Frederick has been moved by your words. Benedict is always the hardest person to change minds. Ministry of Medicine is said to be the beacon of progress, both medicine and magic. Let's go. Nah. Go to Esfrost. How come I can't bring up the archives? Like, if he wants to go see the Ministry of Medicine, the excellent counterpoint would be the archives in Esfrost. Their country is built on unfettered trade. Being lord of a mercantile hub, that holds great interest to me. However, I find Hyzanth's claim of universal equality to be even more intriguing. Appreciate your point of view, but I must think more over before your decision.
Certainly not.
Do you have any other thoughts on it? Ah, here we go, the archives. Knowledge is the foundation of power. We can learn much by wandering the archives for a spell.
Quite true.
Ah, the archives. Seat of the world's knowledge. Even the most erudite among us is but a fool with those countless
I
tomes.
am decided.
Alright, we've convinced as much as we're going to. Let's get into it.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, or the Holy State of Hyzanth? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
You make a convincing argument,
Nice.
my lord.
We shall have a chance to visit Hyzanth again in the future. Of that I am certain. Don't be so certain.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Alright. 2 for 2. Are we gonna get a consensus?
I have no qualms with that.
Nice.
You have my vote.
Alright, we got a consensus. Seven for 7.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen. The way forward is decided. We journey to Esfrost. We have decided. We set sail for Esfrost.
To Esfrost. Mwahahaha. Yeah, this is where the playthrough gets really evil. New uncharted territory for all of us here.
Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriot.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Archduke, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
Archduke Gustadolf will be pleased that you chose to honor our nation with a visit. I'm sure he is eager to get to know his new brother-in-law as well.
The feeling is mutual, I assure you.
Does this mean she is coming back too? I feel myself getting sick already.
That swill they call wine will taste even more vile now, I fear.
It's going to take so long before we can kill them too.
My lady, are you sure you wouldn't prefer to stay at Castle Wolfort?
Nonsense. I am coming with you.
It's actually kind of interesting how no matter where you go, Frederica is not welcome there. Like, you go to Hyzant, and she's Rosellan, and people are going to discriminate against her. You go to Esfrost. I mean, I guess it's a little different because in Hyzant, everyone's discriminated against her. And in Esfrost, it's literally just two people that happen to be her brother and sister. So it's like, not as terrible.
Serenoa, acting as King Regna's envoy, charts a course down the Norzelia River for the Duchy of Esfrost.
Depending on the voice actor, they pronounce it differently, which is fine. I don't mind it. One is like...
Ere long, Serenoa and crew arrive at a massive gate, itself dwarfed by the snow-covered mountains that lie beyond.
Because, like, the characters are speaking as though they're already in their world, but the narrator is speaking in our world. So, somewhat makes sense, but at the same time, the narrator also uses domain and jail the way that they use the words, so that's probably just something that I just made up. It's probably just an inconsistent between the voice actors.
Awaiting them at Twinsgate, as it is known, is Farog Esfrost, second in power and influence only to the Archduke himself.
Oh, that's huge. We're meeting Svarog this early on. We didn't see Svarog for the first time until he found out about Dragan's death in our first playthrough.
Avlora, Erica, Thalos, welcome home. I trust the ceremony was a fruitful one.
So much like Avlora, excited. Erica, excited. Thalos, like... So the reason why is because Svarog feels that he was slighted. He feels like he should be the Prime Minister of Esfrost. But Gustadolf made Thalos Prime Minister instead. Younger brother to the previous Archduke, and uncle to Gustadolf and Frederica. He was given stewardship of the distant Twinsgate, away from the Esfrosti seat of power.
'Twas my duty as minister to be present.
Oh, Thalos knows that he's wrong for that. Like, I just got through explaining, and oh geez, Thalos is really the worst.
Thank you for having us in your domain, Uncle. The crags are lovely as ever.
Lord Svarog, I present to you Lord Serenoa Wolfort, come on behalf of King Regna.
Ah, the Wolfort boy. Frederica's betrothed, yes?
Indeed.
The very same, my lord. I thank you for the warm welcome.
Warm.
The honor is mine, Lord Serenoa. Svarog Esfrost at your service. I watch over Twinsgate, the front door of our duchy.
Lord Svarog is father to Dragan, and uncle to the Archduke and myself.
We did not expect to see you again so soon, Frederica. But I understand wanting to show off your handsome groom-to-be.
Uncle, please. You embarrass me.
Good to see you're still not afraid to speak your mind. A word of advice, lad. You do well not to anger her.
I know from
I shall take your words to heart.
Tis quite the burden you're undertaking, my friend.
Prince Roland, I did not expect you'd be in attendance.
It's been quite some time, Lord Svarog. But today I come as an attendant to House Wolfort.
A secret visit, then. Say no more.
King Regna thanks Lord Dragan for all he has done for the mining effort. His engineering prowess has proved indispensable.
As his boasting has no doubt proved intolerable. Forgive the boy, my lord. That said, rest assured his goals are sincere. He truly does wish to lead us into a new era.
And that's the sad part.
I pray you'll lend him the strength to see that it becomes a reality.
You have my word.
You expect great things from him, then?
Against my better instincts, perhaps. But such is my lot as the boy's father. But forgive me. No doubt you are weary from your journey. I shall keep you no longer. Archduke Gustadolf awaits you at Ironstone.
Sorry to keep interrupting the story here, but Roland is a little bent out of shape because his father doesn't expect great things from him, so he thinks at least, because he's the younger prince. So obviously Franny is expected to take the crown, and you know, he's been the one that's been taught from a young age to eventually take the crown, and Roland is just kind of there. So he's a little jelly about Dragan's father being supportive of him.
Then we shall take our leave. Thank you, Lord Svarog.
Fancy. Okay, we get to see the side stories. Probably the same as before, right? Fran and Cordelia talk about their brother, Roland, in his absence. This should be identical regardless of which path you choose.
Brother, where is Roland? I've yet to see him today.
And you shan't, for he has left. Took it upon himself to join the mission abroad.
He did? I see.
Again, prioritizing his personal wishes above his station. Is there no end to his selfishness?
You haven't any love for him, have you?
Love. I would rather think of him as little as humanly possible.
How can you say that? He's family.
Royal family, and our duty is to the crown above all. Do not look to Roland for inspiration if you wish to carry yourself in a manner befitting your station, dear Cordelia.
I wonder what happened to Cordelia in the ending that we got on Frederica's path. Because, like, we know for sure that Gustadolf and the Holy One go into a huge war with Elfric and the Dusk Snow, and it like destroys a whole bunch of Norzelia. But like we weren't there in Glenbrook. I don't think that, did they bring up anything that happened with Cordelia? I'm gonna have to rewatch my stream and see what happened at the end there. What the what 911? Welcome. Hey there. Welcome from Schneidog's channel. J551, welcome, welcome. Got Leetopia here, and Boop. Welcome Schneidog Raiders. How's everyone doing tonight? We're playing some Triangle Strategy. It's a sneak preview for when Schneidog plays it on his channel for you all. We are in Chapter 3, which is very early on. In fact, you could actually get this game and download the demo, and you're able to play the first 5 chapters. And then you're able to transfer that save data to the full game when you play it. I personally recommend it. It's like the best game that I've played, at least in the past year. And there's the man himself, Schneidog. We got Beep as well. Welcome to the channel, everyone. For those of you that don't know me, Stormy Sensei. I play single-player games on the weekdays, and then I play Smash and Pokemon Unite on the weekends. And if you're here, I think that everyone that's in the chat currently already knows Schneidog, but I'll go through the spiel anyway. He plays 100% playthroughs. Today he was doing a speed run for Kirby and the Forgotten Land. He does like 100% guides on his channel, and he does Unite and Smash and things like that, like Mario Kart, things like of those nature on his channel as well. I don't know. Hey, who is that guy? Yeah, let's check the encampment, see if we got anything new here. Alright, we won't spend too long in the encampment because we want to keep the story moving for the people that just showed up. I don't think I have anything here. Okay, I actually have it just a little bit. Ooh, act again. That's nice. I like that. Slow bandit's as good as dead. That's why I gotta be fast. Nobody can keep up with my act again ability. Not a 1. I can hardly wait to show you. Just you wait and see. The Grande Gamer, welcome, welcome. I was this close to making a new YouTube account, so I would have had to subscribe again. Thanks for the raid, Schneidog. Much appreciated. How are the speedrun attempts today? You hit a new personal best? Oh, I think today was your first time going for the speed run, so whatever number you got would have been your personal best, I suppose. House Wolford arrives at the Ironstone, where they are greeted by Archduke Gustadolf. I'm going to try to minimize the spoilers for now, because we got a bunch of new people that didn't watch my first playthrough of the game. But only for like the next 30 minutes or so. Then we'll go back to spoiler territory.
I am Gustadolf, Archduke of Hessfrost. Allow me to personally welcome you to my nation. I hear I am addressing the new Lord of House Wolfort, yes?
Oh, nice. 40 minutes away from world record. Watch out. You can get on that leaderboards. You know, you could be like, you know, top 30. That'd be pretty good. Were you doing your own way, or did you like look up like routes and skips and things like that to do? I got a major skip first try. Okay, so you like looked up some skips and things like that. Nice. Yeah, addressing the new lord of House Wolford. Yes, that is correct.
Serenoa Wolford, Your Grace. It is an honor to have an audience with you. On behalf of King Regna and all of Glenbrook, you have our sincere gratitude for your generous contributions to the mining effort.
Consider your gratitude accepted. Avlora informs me that you fought well in the tourney. I would much like to see for myself how the legendary Simon's son carries himself in battle.
I train twice as hard, yet am not half the warrior he is.
It is good that you make such effort. I would expect no less from my brother-in-law to be. Norzelia is changing. The time when matters were settled by blade draws to a close. In the spirit of this age of diplomacy, I would hear your honest thoughts on the mining accord.
Our first choice here. Let's see. Oops. Now the interesting thing is, this is the evil playthrough. We're doing all of my least favorite answers, but also we've never been here before, so everything that we see here is new for the first time. So do we choose what I want, or do we choose what Evil Stormy wants? We've been choosing what Evil Stormy wants for the first 3 chapters. I believe it's an important alliance that may bring harmony to our 3 nations. It is a lucrative enterprise that stands to benefit all nations equally. I cannot shake the fear that our visions do not align, and this fragile alliance may not hold. I'm gonna go with Evil Stormy. Evil Stormy is distrustful and also has no sense of holding his tongue when speaking such suspicions in front of the Archduke of the nation. That's one of the 3 3 nations.
I cannot shake the fear that our visions do not align, and this fragile alliance may not hold.
Oh, not the answer I was expecting from a young lordling on his first journey abroad, but an interesting one. Continue.
Yes, Your Grace. Of course, I do not believe the Accord is doomed to failure, but we must be honest about our differences and use them to push each other forward.
Just so. One cannot lead a nation living in a world of naive dreams and platitudes. I, too, believe that rivalry is important in order to secure prosperity for our own. And rest assured that I make a formidable rival. Frederica, do not lose sight of your role in all of this. Stand by Serenoa always, and represent Esfrost with pride and grace.
I shall, brother.
Prince Roland, as you have come in secret, I will dispense with formalities.
I appreciate the consideration, Your Grace.
That said, does King Regna not worry that his younger son visits a foreign land on his own?
I am no longer a child, and it is a prince's duty to be worldly.
Nice one.
A fine outlook. In that case, I would show you to the archives.
It holds countless tomes, from the ancient to the new. I dare say it rivals that of Hyzant's Ministry of Medicine.
An intriguing offer, and one I gladly accept.
Lord Wolford, you and your men are free to join us as well.
Truly, Your Grace? I understand the archives hold many a closely guarded secret.
And rest assured, I have no intention of giving those away. But now that we are allies, through mining and marriage alike, a brief tour is more than in order.
Who was that?
Beg your pardon, but I heard this is where the salt flows cheap like.
Not here, it doesn't.
Go bother someone else.
Dealer and
I'm not asking for my health. Here's an advance. How much do you need? As much as you can spare. I'm good for 10 times what I gave you.
I'm not to sell you now. Come back tonight, money in hand, to the spot marked here.
He's gonna get jumped.
And I know your face, so don't try anything stupid. You have my word. That looks like the spot on the map. Just there. Right then, Sickers. I've got the location for you. This is where they do their dirty work.
I knew you were the man for the job. Excellent work, Rudolph.
Rudolph and Sickers. Who are these people? These are... Well, actually, we have seen Sickers in the previous playthrough. Charged with upholding the peace, he is honest and orderly. His honest and orderly conduct has earned him Gustaf's favor.
My name's cleared then, yeah? I'll be pardoned?
Ooh, that's the archer that they were talking about. You can see in the picture. Nice one. An imprisoned salt smuggler who agreed to work with Sickers in exchange for a pardon. He was once a hunter, and his expertise with a bow has caused the constabulary trouble in the past.
You have my word. That said, our forces are stretched quite thin this evening. We'll need you to assist in apprehending them as well.
Risk my life in exchange for a pardon? Are you mad?
We need you. These fiends are swindling the poor, selling them impure salt mixed with all manner of unsavory things. They must be jailed at all costs.
Fine. I'll help you bring him in.
Glad to hear it. You're too good a man to be branded a criminal.
Don't you flatter me after all this. You saw him, didn't you? They don't work alone. An operation like this ain't run by one man. And last I checked, we're only 2.
We'll assemble reinforcements.
They mean me.
What an astounding collection of tomes.
The sum of Norzelia's knowledge, including volumes thought lost or banned outright in other nations.
I did not expect to see so many people in a facility so important.
Each and every one is a scholar, conducting important research in their field of expertise.
Scholars? All of them?
Brother gives no thought to background, gender, or social status during the selection process. All in Esfrost are given equal opportunity, provided they show desire and aptitude.
Of course, we prize ability above all else. So long as they produce results, they are free to research as they please.
Most open-minded approach.
Where's the rub?
Indeed.
I see now how Esfrost arrives at its marvels of engineering.
This portion contains the collected writings on metallurgy and our nation's rich history with iron. Our ancestors were but a tribe of impoverished hunters, until the man who would become our first Archduke discovered iron. Iron changed our lives. It transformed the way we worked, farmed, built, and fought. The history of iron is the history of Esfrost. It is our pride and joy, the engine that drives us.
My father told us that Esfrost is made of iron. that neither its people nor weapons would bend.
It's a good saying.
Just so, Prince Roland.
Your Grace. Forgive me the interruption. I have unfortunate news regarding the issue of which we spoke.
So you require reinforcements. Say no more.
Then there was the matter of the pardon.
On which my thinking has not changed. We will speak no more of this.
Understood.
Honored guests, I would consult with you on an important matter. This is Sikris, commander of Esros Constabulary.
Has something happened?
We have discovered an illicit salt trade operating within our borders. Yet we lack, at the moment, the manpower to address it. Might we have your assistance in apprehending the scofflaws?
Why, I would...
Lord Serenoa, matters of salt are fraught. I advise you not to engage without a clear strategy.
I understand it is a complex issue. Needless to say, I would not force this upon you.
Sounds simple to me. Just bringing some criminals to justice, yeah? I say aye, my lord.
I concur. What
Poor
better way to
Benedict.
thank His Grace for a tour of the archives?
Then it is settled. We shall help you.
I could not be more thankful. Sikris, brief our friends on the situation.
Of course, Your Grace. Come, I shall show you to the garrison.
The garrison? No, I want to hang out in the archives more.
I'm honored to have House Wolford fight at our side.
As I am happy to be of service. Now then, what is the situation?
Also, this music is new. Which makes sense because, you know, I love the Saintly Seven's theme, but this is also good. I think I prefer the Saintly Seven theme, but this little Imperial March is nice as well. Yeah, that's why on the periodic table, FE is for iron. Latopia is giving you a brief rundown of that. I have no console with which to play Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. I think that's what, on the GameCube? So I wouldn't be able to play that. The only Fire Emblem game I'd be able to play would be Three Houses, because it's on the Switch. And whatever the one that was on the Wii was.
Eisen's successive salt taxes have given rise to an illicit salt trade that plagues the duchy.
I have heard tell that the tariffs are exorbitant, but I've not heard a price.
Let it suffice to say that the cost of a single handful of salt could feed a family for a month.
Good heavens.
As such, demand for salt, even impure or stolen, is nigh on infinite.
A crime, to be sure, but a necessary evil for the poor. Tight regulation risks drawing their ire.
Perhaps we should not have agreed to this so readily.
Too late now.
Indeed. The Archduke has a sharp mind and a silver tongue.
My brother may appear generous and open-minded, but one should never feel too safe around him.
I was too eager, my lord. And for that, I apologize.
I was the one who agreed. Fraught as the matter is, I could not refuse the Archduke to his face.
Illicit salt trade would threaten the salt revenue on which the duchy depends. Thus, they feel they must intervene, correct?
Precisely. We understand the plight of the people without question. On matters of maintaining order, however, we cannot waver, lest seams in the social fabric be rent asunder.
I understand the circumstances and wish to reiterate that you have our support. How would you employ us?
Our spy has already discovered where the smugglers operate. A transaction is to occur tonight. We shall make a move once our spy lures the smugglers into the open.
Understood. Then we shall familiarize ourselves with the town by nightfall.
Best get my bearings. Perhaps a walk around the city and the archives in order, or is in order. It's lava, just like flowing through the streets. How do the people live like this? The snow is so thick. Like, how are you supposed to see where the items are? Enough money to buy from this guy. And I don't really want to, what's it called, grind the money out. He has a grounding amulet. And an invasion amulet. Does he have a speed amulet? He does. Evasion or speed? Definitely speed. Taking more turns is like literally broken in this game. If I sell that for 2,000, then what do I get in return? Now I could sell this high-level stuff if I wanted to. I don't want to, because it's very difficult to come across this. But in future playthroughs, I can sell the excess that I get. I can get rid of the recovery pellets at least, like the paralysis and sleep, but it's only 20 each, so that's useless to me. Large thunderstone and large firestone, large windstone. These are new items for me, I think. Like, I've seen regular firestone, ranged firestone, but not large yet. Well, maybe we'll find money on the ground. I can't see any sparkles. there any sparkles? There have to be sparkles. Like, we've never been to this area before. Unless, like, there's some sort of weird thing where, like, all the items that you could get from one area are the same items you get in the other. Anna, could you move? I thought that I saw something up there, but I guess I just saw snow up there. Oop. Alright, I found a firestone, so we know that there are things here, we're just bad at looking for them. We gotta focus and see through the snow, I guess. Either that or just look at every single inch of the map. These are some early game items. HP recovery pellet. General Avlora's predecessor was a woman as well. She retired after the Saltine War, but she was a warrior the likes of which we'd never see again until General Avlora took her place. That is, rumor that she's the second coming. They're talking about Gruma, by the way, or Groma, the Iron Fist. Not at the moment, thank you. There's actually a lot for us to explore already. Like, we're able to go into the... Are we able to go into the Ironworks? Oh, no, we're actually not allowed to go into the Ironstone. I definitely saw something blue. Yeah, there it is. Recruitment notice. In need of miners. Description: excavation work at Grand Norzelian mines. Experience preferred, but not required. Hazard wages included. Now recruiting for the Esfrost army. Hone yourself into a blade and protect the Grand Duchy. Could you be the next elite member of the Black Irons? Ironsmiths wanting. Prerequisites. Applicants must have mastery level of ironworking skill. Successful hires agree to keep all work confidential. Wages are equal to skill level of skill. Bonuses possible. Low risk, high wage position opening. Good shipment. Same day payment. Enough money to feed a family for a year, guaranteed. But like, where are they shipping to and why does it cost so much? Low risk, high wage. Feed a family for a year, and all you gotta do is ship goods. Like, what are those goods? That sounds super suspicious to me. If something is too good to be true, it's usually because it is. How come I couldn't jump across this way, but I could jump across this way? Is it a height difference? There's an item down there. Another firestone. Proper salt is expensive, yeah? But don't worry, I can save you some money if you like. We got a cat. Another HP recovery pallet. Did you know the Duchy's army has a contingent mounted on hawks? Makes fighting over the mountains easier, see? We actually have the bloody shield in our own party. This battle's gonna be so difficult. Like, I'm just readying myself for the fact that it's supposed to be deathless. And we're going to have a guest unit that I can't control, and they always just rush into battle. But maybe because this one is an archer, it won't do that. Oh, I didn't actually know that. Swarog is the son of a concubine? I knew that he was of the quote-unquote lower house. But, you know, now Thalas's comments about his, like, impure blood and things like that make more sense, I guess. Brazilian healer flashbacks. Yeah. That was probably one of the more tense moments of our playthrough. Because we had, like, done everything perfectly. All good points, Anna. So we've already been into this house. There's an old woman and a cat in here, right? Let's talk to Frederica here. How are you finding the Duchess here, Noah? Is anything about the way caught your attention? The advantages that ironmongering affords the Duchy are quite evident. For all the freedom you enjoy, I could not help but notice the poverty of the people. I admire your commitment to education. Is it true that any and all may make use of the archives? Man, I so want to talk about the poverty, but I can't because I'm evil. So instead, we're going to talk about how great this ironmongering is. Let's ignore the plight of the people. And the education of the people as well, and just talk about the ironworks. Iron gives us very much indeed, even before we trade with other nations. It is the foundation of our society, institutionally and politically. You have tightly bound your fortunes to it, and to great effect. I am awestruck by Esfrost's might. Would that we could just share even more knowledge of iron and ironworking, so our neighbors may flourish as we have. Duchy is harsh, but I believe it is good. I'll be the judge of that. We're gonna probably spend a lot of time with the Duchy this playthrough. This house as well. This is the one that told us about, yep, the Archduke's parentage, or the minister's parentage. Nothing to be done up here. No shinies. And these rooftops are so perfect for Flanagan and Hewitt. Like, they just won't be able to get touched from up there. Alright, let's enter into the archives now. Where we get even more stuff, hopefully. You heard the story of General Blore? If the Duchy's soldiers are to be believed, she began as a lowly foot soldier and rose all the way to general. I know even more than that. She actually was an orphan. Clearly, her might and skill carry one to far in the Duchy. I wager she's no match for the Dawn Spear, but she's a force to be reckoned with. Yeah, Roland. No match for the Dawn Spear. Marvels of Nizelia, Volume 1. Nice. So this is a miner all the way from Glenbrook, actually. There's something over there. There's something on both sides, actually. On the symptoms of salt deficiency. Headaches, reduced circulation, palpitations of the heart. Severe cases resulted in patients losing consciousness. How come that's like not children's textbooks salt in Roselia? Are there other things that I can read that aren't really like things to put into my notebook? You'll find no greater example of our iron's working prowess than the armor that adorns the black irons. No other nation can match the output of our foundries. Aim to keep it that way. Spoken like a true soldier, I can't deny him pride in our duchy's achievements. No doubt the Black Irons are as formidable as he claims. It's been a while since we've learned new information. It feels good. Salted meat. Magic ring, nice. This place looks cozy. I mean, nothing like, you know, a nice fire, some books. The goddess of Salt's teachings tell us the Rizal must bear the stain of their collective sins from birth. Doji takes great pains to open wide the gates of knowledge and education. People are free to pursue their studies as they see fit, and may rise to prominence on their own merits regardless of station. It is undoubtedly one of the duchy's strengths. Now all we gotta do is just deal with the fact that, like, most of the people are poor. Like, you would think that with the combination of, you know, Hyzance, everyone's prosperous, but they're on top of a slave state, and Estfrost, where, like, the people are mining, trying to make a buck, you know, hustle culture. We'd be able to get, like, a happy medium. So we got everything here. We did. Oop, we did not. Roselia's lands and rivers, the compositions, qualities, and various other marvels. Genova on a couple. It's as thick as the title is wordy. I haven't the time to read it all now. We've got all the time in the world, Serenoa. Surviving the frost, an inquiry into the hardiness of various vegetables in cold climes. You're looking for vegetables capable of growing in such a harsh climate. It seems vegetables with green leaves are the winners. There's just a few more people to talk to here. And we just look for shinies on the floor in this big area in the center. And then we'll be done. We'll have talked to everyone, gotten all the items. We're not going to be allowed to go any further than this. used to see a rather eccentric woman in here all the time, but she's not shown her face in many moons now. She was incredibly fond of rocks, as I recall, and intelligent beyond her years. I wonder what became of her. Don't tell me there's an Earth Mage. Is there an Earth Mage in this game? Who is this lady that you're telling me about? Tell me more. All of us are researchers, yes. What sort? And the truths we pursue, huh? Asking will not find a common answer among us. Some shift focus as it suits the army. Others pursue a single academic thread for decades. Tell me, as someone not of the duchy, how would you use such a collection of finely honed intellects? Research leads to wisdom that lasts for generations. All of it is worthwhile. Knowledge should not be a vehicle for fame and fortune. All should be free to study as they please. Ask you in response, what joy is there to study that does not benefit the nation? Well, I mean, I personally think that all research is worthwhile. Evil Stormy, however, is a little nationalistic. The most astute question. You clearly see, as I do, this very structure would not exist but for the ironmongering of our ancestors. Necessity is the ore of invention, as we are fond of saying. That's a new one. I tremble with excitement as to what 3 of our nations might achieve now that we have joined hands in the Rosalian Grand Mine. I do believe we are done everywhere. Just gonna take a quick peek one more time. We did not find any new items. Or we didn't find any money on the ground, I should say. So we still can't afford anything from here. It would have been nice to get some more superior things. That's like the final frontier. But once we can always get more from mental mock battles eventually. Something there. No doors over here. Oh, there is one door over here, actually. Oh, it's a good thing that we checked. I think I saw 2 shinies in here. Yeah, there are 2 shinies in here. Poison recovery times 2. 600. That's literally nothing. And being able to talk with Eridor. Always do another once over. I'll take as much salt as this will buy. I'll get you this much. Here you are. Is that all? I swear I bought more. Costs more to get it now, I'm afraid. This is the best I can do. I'll be out of the house if this keeps up, but we can't go without. Man, the salt is so rough. Legal salt's only cheaper because it's dodging tax. Of course, it's nowhere near as good. They're cutting it with inferior stuff. I don't know where they're getting it, but I'd be out of business if I sold at their prices. I had no idea salt was so expensive. Mind you, I wouldn't call what we pay in Glenbrook cheap, but it's much less than this. accidentally fast forwarded past his next line, but there wasn't a second line. Alright, because I missed that, we're going to take a little bit longer just to do another once over. I got myself paranoid now. We also can try to spend our 600 that we got just now. I feel like there should be a way for me to get over here. Well, I mean, there is a way for me to get over here if Anna weren't in the way. And then I'd be able to like jump across there and be on top of that rooftop. Definitely explored this. I remember very distinctly that I did that. Any more doors? No more doors. Let's see what 600 will buy me. What? Literally nothing? I'm so surprised. Actually, literally nothing. Some oil jugs. I've always been kind of curious about playing with using oil jugs in my gameplay, setting things ablaze. It's a pretty nice tactic because the enemies won't walk past. Enemies don't tend to like walk into fire, so you can kind of use it to delay enemies' approach, and it's a little bit more effective than using ice. I believe that I have the lay of the land. I should make my way back to Sir Sycris and await nightfall. Alright. Time to fight some illegal salt smugglers. Recommend level 36. We are probably not at that level. Okay, we are exactly at that level. So we gotta do this deathless. It is midnight 30 right now. I am cutting myself off at 2. I am hoping that we don't last that long. Ideally, we will do this first try. Because even though they're high level, it's early game, which means they're probably going to give us the terrain advantage. And there probably aren't going to be that many enemies that we have to fight. Because like the enemy placement isn't different, just the level and strength of them. The most difficult part of this is going to be keeping Rudolph alone. I mean, what's his name? I actually don't know his name. Yeah, it is Rudolph. Okay, nice. Oh, good on me remembering. Yeah, the main trouble is going to be keeping Rudolph alive.
That's the bell at Ironstone. It's midnight. The exchange is about to take place. We'll make ourselves known once the smugglers have assembled.
Might that be one of the smugglers there?
No, that's Rudolph, a spy of ours. He helped us uncover this operation. A reformed salt smuggler himself.
Whom you now employ as an informant.
Few would understand the landscape better than someone on the inside. Most ingenious.
Of course, Benedict.
That was part of my reasoning. But there is more to it. His intentions were noble even as his actions broke the law. He's not At his core, an evil man. I say that as an officer whose instincts were honed over many an arrest. Which is why I personally selected him to be my eyes and ears.
The smugglers are here, and they come in numbers.
Huh? Soldiers?
Frosty soldiers? What are they doing here?
Corrupted by the siren song of money in the black salt market, no doubt.
Would it were not so. But my eyes do not deceive me.
The fight will not be easy. How shall we proceed?
This cannot be allowed to continue. If that means bloodshed, then so be it.
Understood. Then we make our move.
Who are you? This is the constabulary. Lay down your arms, and come quietly if you value your lives.
A trap! Kill them all!
Fellow soldiers, and give chase. Don't let them escape.
Rudolph, you're to follow his orders.
And just who is he exactly?
Cyrano Wolford of Glenbrook. The Archduke personally requested my help.
What? The young Lord of House Wolford? Look, I'm grateful for the help, but don't muck it up, yeah? My good name hangs in the balance.
I like someone who knows the value of their own name. Alright. So we only need to defeat them all. Have to use Serena. And we're allowed 7 units. This map is so huge. We only need to fight like a couple of them. So first things first, we need to extract, I don't know, there are 2 guest units? Man, that's rough. Well, obviously, we grab Huette, right? And then she like just lands up here and then just kills everything. Any mages? Oh, you didn't bring any mages? Like, actually you didn't bring any mages? How are you gonna hit anyone? Man, if it weren't for these units, this would be so easy. Alright.
I won't let you down.
Obviously.
My shield is impregnable.
Flanagan, obviously.
Leave the battlefield to me.
I kind of just want to use Broma.
As you wish.
And then as many healers as I'm allowed to carry. Medina.
But of course.
Gila. Eridor? I can only bring 1 more character. That's not great. I could bring Archibald. Now what if I like light waved him away so that he wasn't allowed to die? Like what's his jump stat, right? He has a jump of 3. So like, if I put him up here, then he actually isn't allowed to move anywhere. Then I just have to worry about this guy, Sickers, who apparently is a healer? Or a buffer? No, he definitely is like a tank that does good damage as well. He's like way stronger than we are actually. He's way tankier, has about the same magic defense, more magic attack, a lot more defense, same speed, same evasion. That's crazy. How is this guy so strong? I was gonna bring Medina because I was a little worried about keeping this guy alive. I might still bring her because there are not going to be very many like times where she's actually useful at all. She's definitely not useful up there. It's like she needs to be, oops, like down here. This is where Hewitt needs to go. Hewitt goes in this position so that she can fly up to these locations and then kill everything. There's actually no way for the enemy to get up there. That's crazy. And then I'm forced to take Serenoa. Flanagan is the tank that can fly. So where's the archer that they have? There's this one here. This is the only archer that they have, I think. So if we kill the archer, we should be good. So then our last unit, I guess, will be Eridor.
Ready and willing.
It could be
Moving out.
Corentin, though. Because if we get Corentin up to... Does it have a jump of 3? What does Corentin have a jump of? Of course it's a jump of 2. Useless. Alright, let's see. So if I were to put him up here, then he can just cast magic at everyone that's like down here. I do like the idea of actually making Corentin useful for once. Spend my first turn casting on this tile, and then from then on I just cast every turn. Alright, where is Roma? There she is. First thing she's gonna do is try to taunt these two. And then Flanagan gets them there. I'm not allowed to move Serenoa either. Sycris actually. Where's Serenoa? Serenoa's there. So you have a movement of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, perfect. Oh, actually, never mind. The snow is actually causing the movement penalty. So he's actually not able to move 5 squares. He's only able to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's using up 4.8 movements tiles. Flanagan shouldn't have to worry about movement penalties because he's a flying unit. Medina is useless there. Actually can start off here, right? Because her goal is to grant a TP to Corentin and then leave, basically. And then I'm going to light wave this guy because he doesn't get enough turns, or he gets like one good turn, I suppose. Might even light wave him first turn, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, he's so close. Alright, I'll give him one turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm gonna give him one turn, and I'm gonna just hope that he moves somewhere in this direction at all. And then I will light wave him up on the turn after his, which is Serenoa's. And then I'm gonna put him up here where he'll be nice and safe, and then he'll be able to just shoot arrows down at everyone else around him. And he can't die. And then the rest of the battle will just be playing normally. That's the overall strategy. Let's put into practice here. Yeah, I always bring Medina for the mock battles, because like I want my characters to not be like super weak. So for the mock, what I've been doing is I sort by number of times deployed, and I put all the people at the bottom. So Medina's like, you know, bottom tier there in that regards. Because she's not been like, you know, Benedict and Archibald and Julio and Anna, of course. So the two mental mock battles, I think both of them I used Medina. Also, like, the battles are a lot easier, because, like, the mental mock battle that I did was level 13, and Medina's, like, you know, weaker than usual, but she's still level 24. Granted, she's level 24, and this is a recommended level 36 mission, so she will die if she gets hit.
The Dutch is beyond saving if the soldiers have stooped to smuggling. The rot's too deep now.
I've no intention of defending them, but their poverty leaves them few options. They're still human, after all.
I expect you'll put that sympathy aside if it comes to blows.
For the good of the duchy, yes. Any who resist shall taste my blade.
Allow me.
Oh no, the snow is really hindering her movement here. Because I was expecting to be able to go in there and then taunt them all.
Very well then. There is life in these old bones yet.
Here I come.
Once we kill the bowman, we're like super free.
Forward march! Brace yourselves!
I am ready.
What now?
Oh, I get to move him. I was not expecting that. Wow, that's so kind of you.
Might use this. You can always trust one who fights with a bow, yeah?
You never have too many archers.
Let's talk more fighting.
Defeat is not an option.
Alright, let's get him out of there. The one that I'm really worried about is Flanagan then.
Wait your turn!
do my utmost. Here you go.
Most appreciated.
I'm here to help.
I mean, I guess I could also just stay up here, but that's kind of a waste of a character slot, I guess. But it's also Medina, so... I don't think they're going to come all the way around, though. There might be some
I shall do what I
ambushes, though.
can.
It's kind of scary, but we're just going to have to rush right into it.
Where was I?
To further the arcane arts.
My time has come.
It's kind of risky going for that. Oh, this is fair. Yeah, I can just kind of use this here.
Out of my way!
3 damage. Oh no, why did it do so little damage? I can just like move up to this area. Ooh, jeez. That did a lot of damage.
My time has come
Well,
and gone.
This battle is ours.
gotta do it deathless, so let's try that again. Yeah, Rudolph put down a steel trap. So, on the bright side, we now know that we actually can control... what's his name? So we can actually change up our strategy a little bit here. If we can control our guy here, we can just use fleet-footed to give him 7 range. So that's 1, 2, 3, or 1.2, 48, 60, 36, 48, okay. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. So he can move to this square here, and then Gila will be able to heal him. And then I can actually start moving. I can use the light wave on this character instead and put him like somewhere really far away, like up here. So I have to have Serenoa. Let's see. So
I am ready.
floating with 2. Where was my other one? Oh, does this count as the other second one? That was Groma, actually. There we go. So Serenoa has to be somewhere. Let's put him up here. I can light wave you away. So then I just need to worry about you. How are we gonna get you out? I can only use light wave on one character. Our damage dealer.
Understood.
Damage dealer.
At your service.
I could use in tandem, followed by fleet-footed. And now as well, right?
Understood.
Yeah, okay. Strategies come together. And we can make our stand up here. Where will we make our stand? We can make our stand like anywhere really. Like we have this whole map. They could retreat all the way to like back here even. Alright, so buckling is going to be a long one. We'll put you somewhere where you can't get hurt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, you're perfect up there. I'm not allowed to quit this accessories, that's so sad. Once this archer is dead, they can't do anything to us for like the rest of the game. I guess just to be safe, I feel like I should have Gila in here. But the fewer units I have, the safer I end up being. You know what would be really nice, actually? If I could put Yens and get a bridge going, or a ladder up here. And if I'm going to use Yens, then I may as well also use Gila. Just so she can like cast miraculous light on people. Alright, so in tandem, fleet-footed. Now and in fact, yeah, I can do in tandem first, move him, and then fleet-footed afterwards, use now, get him all the way over here. I just hope that I'm able to actually make a ladder here. And then Jens could even make another ladder over here. The second ladder isn't really that necessary. But if I wanted to escape these people, then I could. Light wave. Actually, do I have enough for in tandem and light wave and fleet-footed? I think I do. Alright, that's the strat. It doesn't even need, I don't even need 7. I'm gonna do it with 6. The 7th, I don't know even who the 7th would be. There's just someone who got in the way. I guess another archer, I suppose. Like, it literally doesn't hurt to bring Flanagan here because he literally flies.
At once!
I'm gonna be really upset if Flanagan dies. And it's like, man, if I hadn't brought him, then this would have been easier. Subduing the smugglers. Alright.
The Duchess...
I'll give it my best.
So I can use Light Wave that costs 2. And Fleet Footed costs 2. And then in Tandem costs 1. So then I can use up all my points and it will just work. Put you to safety. Nothing can touch you anymore. And the ladder does indeed work here.
I'll show you what I can do. To work.
Might use this.
The hunt is on. Darkness engulfs you.
Really? 81% chance to blind?
So it falls to me.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
Oh, it's so funny that he's not able to do anything there.
I won't yield an inch.
Like, he's literally the most useful to me not doing anything.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
That certainly helps.
We must stay vigilant.
Let's go then.
I don't know which way he's gonna go. Is he going to go here and attack me? Or is he gonna go here and attack me? I guess if I put my back to him this direction, then he'll attack me this way.
This'll be fun.
Let me heal your wounds. Go swift.
Blood boiling. Aye.
Where was I?
I stand ready.
I won't stand for it.
Give me strength.
Literally useless.
I must
must remain calm. Work!
Forward march!
This battle is ours.
Okay, 81% chance to blind.
Darkness engulfs you.
All right. Gotcha.
Defeat is not an option.
Ready.
Oh, barely not. Still out of range.
Eat dirt!
I see a path to victory.
Turn 20, huh?
This should do.
Perfect.
Where was I?
All right, time to start cheesing people.
Free!
That hurt a lot.
This isn't good.
Allow me.
At your command.
On guard!
I'll give it my best.
There we go. Just barely. Where does he go? Okay, for whatever reason, I'm not able to constrict that guy. Still not able to. Okay. I guess I'll put a spring trap here. I just gotta hope that. Let's see, he's got a jump of 2. He could get up here and try to attack from this direction, but maybe he won't. And this will just work.
I've got it!
Forward march! For the honor of House Wolfort. Death from above! Ha-ha! For my kith and kin.
Time to take flight. Yeah, victory is ours.
No!
At your command.
That hurt a lot.
Trying something new.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Let's see. Well, I don't really have anything else for you to do anymore. You can just kind of sit around and then use act twice, I guess.
So, it falls to me.
Come on!
Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are healed.
Apologies.
I'm pretty sure that it's actually impossible for us to lose at this point, unless we get reinforcements.
So it comes to battle.
And even if we got reinforcements at this point, I actually don't think we can lose. Because the reinforcements would have to like spawn right here.
Got it.
I stand ready.
I won't stand for it! My work bears fruit.
My duty shall be done.
From where shall we strike?
Now I end.
The hunt is on. Come if you dare.
I shall try my level best. This will serve well.
Ready.
How about that? Hurts, eh?
Take that! Yeah!
Now then, to work.
Yeah! Victory is ours! Ha!
Well, that didn't count as a place that I could shoot from.
Shall we begin?
So it comes to battle.
I should have moved over one.
Forward march! At your command.
You're doing great over there. Just keep it up. Keep up the great work.
Out of my way!
Forward!
Time to take flight.
We literally safe here. That's so funny to me. And I kind of knew that we were safe here, but
Take that! This battle is won.
it's just crazy. That like we're completely surrounded by places where we could die.
I
and
shall
we're just
try
never
my
gonna get
level
hit
best.
ever.
To work. I strike true! How about that?
Where was I? My research bears fruit.
Let me heal your wounds.
Fear not, for I am by your side.
Hey, beastly boy. And head to bed. No problem. You're not going to miss much. It's just going to be us slowly whittling down these enemies while they have no way of touching us.
I must remain calm.
My duty shall be done.
But thanks for stopping by and thanks for the raid earlier.
Forward!
Let's see. As much as I'd love to kill that one. Should I kill that one? 12? He actually moves before I get a chance to, like, secure the kill there. Yeah, so this is chapter 3, and the enemies scale a new game plus.
Now I end this.
Since his turn was going to go anyway, I'll just go ahead and kill him.
Are you in need? I won't stand for it!
This is actually the first new map that we've had to go across, though, because, you know, we made a different choice and we ended up in a completely different part of the world. Our first playthrough.
Focus. My pride is my shield. Allow me.
So that's pretty cool. Oh, so then do you have the game then, since you're talking about your first
I shall try
playthrough?
my level best.
We doing this?
Chapter 15 first playthrough? Okay, that's good stuff then. Yeah, I went to Hyzant twice in my first playthrough. So this is my first time being in Esfrost.
You're open!
So it comes to battle.
I kind of want to put down an automatic turret, but I know it's going to just die immediately. But maybe it won't. If I could put it over here, like over the lava, they won't be able to reach it the first time.
Here's a little something special for you.
Oh, I should have put a trap down first, so that when they got close to the turret, they'd get hit.
Now then, to work.
That's what I should have done.
I do not miss.
Take that! This battle is won.
I shall do what I can.
Go swift.
Now this is something.
Forward march!
Yep, thought so.
From where shall we strike?
Let us pry out their weakness.
Twofold turn. Who am I going to give it to? I would give it to Flanagan, but his turns are like so useless. I'll give it to Rudolph again.
We must move fast.
This battle is ours.
Are you in need? Out of my way!
Ready.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Oh, I can actually hit him from here. I just can't get a backstab like I want to.
Might use this.
It's time. This is my way of doing things.
Forward march.
Time for some research.
Free.
Shall we begin?
Go swift.
Get used to this.
Rude. Picking up my stuff. Oh no, I almost got the ultimate triple.
Forward.
The turret missed, so it didn't get the kill.
There is no mercy on the battlefield. A brief rest.
Get used to this.
The hunt is on. Descend now!
That's half of them. You'll keep your word about my pardon, won't you?
We'll talk when this is finished.
My time has come. I won't stand for it!
It's time.
To work. You're done for!
My duties shall be done.
Time for some research.
Come on!
Shall we begin?
Allow me.
Apologies.
Back at you.
It's good damage there.
Perish.
Time to take flight. Not another step.
Hewitt, you keep on getting these
I
like
see a path
80%
to
chances to debuff, and it just doesn't work.
This should do.
Might be useful. Ready.
with his bow? Why is it so, like, lopsided? Why can't he hit anything?
You're open!
Start baiting them
I'll
again,
give it my
posting
best.
again.
Please work.
My duty shall be done.
My time has come.
The crazy thing is I can just keep on doing that.
I won't stand for it!
Because my turn goes before his every turn.
So, it falls to me.
A cold wind blows.
There we go. That's all taken care of now.
I shall do what I can. Your wounds are healed.
Plug that back up.
From where shall we strike?
I'll give it my best.
Let's see.
I've got it.
Let's start making our escape.
The hunt is on.
To work.
Guess I'll have to wait another turn or two.
Trying something new.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Let's see, turn 2.
This should do. My knowledge grows deeper.
Suddenly becomes a safe zone for me? I'll take it.
My duty shall be done. Are you in need?
Turn 4. This will be fine.
I won't stand for it!
Give me strength.
So, it falls to me.
Ice wall.
Shall we begin?
Make the most of this.
Blood's boiling. Aye.
Oh no, your
Where shall we
turn.
strike?
It was ruined. Let's see, any other spoils around? Looks like we picked up them all. Let's start moving in our enemy here.
Here I come. The battle has only begun.
I'll give it my best. got it! I really feel like I've grown.
So it falls to me.
Ready.
Oh, jeez. I can't do it to him. It's too rude.
I see a path to victory. All for victory.
My time has come. It'll take more than that!
Where was I?
From where shall we strike?
Oh no, the ice is melted. Oh. I was not expecting that.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Where's my resurrection ring? Oh, I guess it's like not a status effect, but rather just an item effect, so it doesn't count. Is he able to just hit me from just standing there, or does he have to move in order to do that? He has to move in order to do that, so let's actually get in his range to bait him a little bit.
Make the most of this.
This poor guy.
My duty shall be done.
Let's go then.
Come on!
Time to take flight. Boogie!
We nearly have them. Stay on your guard. These are trained soldiers we fight.
I'll give it my best. Aim and...
Let us pry out their weakness.
He didn't try to do anything there.
This should do.
So, it falls to me.
It's kind of annoying that he didn't bother.
This is everything I've got.
At your command. I won't stand for it!
From where shall we strike?
Let me heal your wounds. Your wounds are
My thanks.
My duty shall be done.
We doing this?
How is he able to hit there? I guess he uses he has a high jump stat. suppose I could get up here and then set a steel trap in case he tries to get up here, and then that would be a waste of his turn. Yeah, he's only able to get up to that square. That also helped me protect Serenoa from getting backstabbed.
This'll be fun.
Here I come.
I must remain calm. Aim and...
I shall try my level best.
Now then, to work.
Is there a point in playing on hard?
Forward march!
Are you in need? Not that I know of. I know that when you finish mental mock battles on normal mode, you get a check mark, and when you finish them on hard mode, you get a crown.
I won't stand for it! That went well.
From where shall we strike?
I don't think this guy's ever
Cool
gonna get a
heads
turn.
shall prevail.
Like, ever again.
Go swift.
Incredible.
Is this archer ever going to move?
We doing this?
Come on!
I'll give it my best.
No, it doesn't look like they ever get to move. Oh no, they get to move one more time. Man, they get to move one more time. That makes me a little upset, actually. I mean, I know that I can get up here and kill him, right? Yeah, I can do that.
You've left yourself open.
Here I come.
I don't think it's worth it. I'll just stay here. Oh, actually, I can do even better than that. I can start attacking this guy.
'From this range.
90% chance to blind,
I
and
see
it didn't
a
work.
path to victory.
Now then, to work.
This is everything I've got.
To further the arcane arts.
So it falls to me.
For the honor of House Wolfort.
83% chance. Can I get better than that? 85% chance. Okay. 87. All right.
Now I end this.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Make the most of this.
That certainly helps.
My time has come.
I won't
not stand for it!
The hunt is on. Darkness engulfs. This battle is won.
There we go. Should have gone for the paralysis though in that scenario, or not the paralysis, but the I'll say my TP. Oh no, I won't. He's not gonna actually live before I get over.
I use this.
I can't trigger my own
try
traps
my
there,
level
so
best.
good to know. Wait, what? Attacks remaining 2? I didn't even know that you could run out of attacks there.
We must move fast.
So it comes to battle.
Now then, to work.
What was I gonna say about hard mode? Hard mode in this game is like really, really hard. Like, definitely to an unnecessary amount.
My duty shall be done.
Let me heal your wounds.
Like the enemies are like, they have huge HP amounts and they are really, really fast, and it's and they just like take off more than half of your HP with every attack that they do. And you end up basically having to do strategies like I did in this game, or on this map, where I just kind of, you know, made myself get set up in a way that I couldn't possibly get hit, no matter what.
Forward.
And that's like the only way to play at that point.
My time has come.
Time to take flight. Try this.
75% chance to
must remain calm.
mobilize did not work.
I see a path to victory.
I can use Gila to tank for me because she's got an extra life.
We doing this?
So it falls to me.
Time for some research.
Oh, he's actually dead this turn.
I see through you. Run, jail, you traitorous bastards!
Yeah, so for the early chapters, you can usually have kind of like box yourself into a corner where you can't get hit, and you just get to hit them for free. This run, I'm trying to do Deathless. And so far, we're doing good on that. Not bad. The second try is the charm. Flanagan even ended up being useful.
We're in your debt. We may never have apprehended the smugglers if not for you.
Aye, that's another worry off your back. And a criminal charge off mine, yeah?
About that.
His Grace has granted your pardon, on the condition of your exile.
No, well, I mean, what can I say? You're at least pardoned.
If he can't have me in jail, he wants me out of Aesfrost. Is that it?
Forgive me. It's not the choice I would have made. But the Archduke is a stubborn man.
Don't worry. The feeling's mutual. Never had any love for this place, even if it's all I've known. Got nowhere to go either, mind you. But I'll find my way somewhere.
Well, if you truly know where to go, what would you say to serving House Wolford?
There he goes again, just offering up everything.
Hmm? You're the lord of your house, aren't you? And you just welcome a criminal like me into your ranks?
You've been pardoned, have you not? That makes you as worthy as any other. Your wit and muscle would be a boon to the house, and I would be grateful for your service.
What more could you ask for, Rudolph? You can make a new life for yourself at House Wolford. I'm sure of it.
Aye, I'm sure I can. Right then, Lord Serenoa, I thank ye for your kindness.
Welcome to House Wolford, Rudolph.
Nice, new character. Deathless as in no units dead or no missions failed. Brings his hunting instincts to bear on the battlefield by setting down a bear trap. So you can't have a character like disappear from the map. So the green units that you get as like side characters, like Regan and Jerome, and just now the constable, they can't die. None of your units can die. If you cast like miraculous life on them and they auto revive with a resurrection ring or something like that, then that's fine. But they can't like end their turn, or the turn can't move on to the next person. Any turn can't end with them being dead on the battlefield, which means that if they die and then you use Rejuvenate the Quietus to restore them to full HP, then it still doesn't count as deathless because they died. So I did actually look up what deathless means. There's like some Reddit thread where the people were experimenting on what it means. So that's where I got my information from. But if you like have a character die and then you retreat and restart the battle, then that doesn't count and you're still deathless up until that point. Nice. No deaths. Perfect, perfect. Let's take a look at our new unit here. Rudolph, the smuggler. Here he is. It happened in the encampment, huh? So as I should have expected much from one of the high houses. Still not comfortable here, but it beats being stuck in Aesfrost. Thank you for picking up a cur like me. We smugglers repay our debts with hard work. You'll not see me shying away from our next fight. Can't glean someone's past by looking, but I'd wager coin that the old man over there is far from ordinary. Oh yeah, for sure. Archibald is super sick. There is some reward for it. I don't know what that reward is, but the game basically hints when you start a new game plus, when you talk to Lionel for the first time, that you should try going through the game without losing any units. They don't tell you what that means, so you have to figure that out on your own. And I was honestly surprised to find out that mental mock battles matter. So if your character dies in a mental mock battle, then you're no longer deathless. So I actually messed up my off-stream save file, so I wouldn't have, like, you know, do 2 deathless runs, but I guess I'm only doing 1 on stream. I owe man Cyprus a great deal, but a lot of trust in me, despite the crimes I've committed. Still not accustomed to living honestly, but the fine folk you've assembled here make it a bit easier. Alright, that's all of that. Let's see what promotions we got for this guy. We have like 2 medals of bravery here. So he immediately can learn Slumber Shot. And those who wait increases your accuracy and luck on your next turn if you finish your current turn without moving. That's actually really nice because it's like you can still act. So you can do an attack and then don't move, and then you'll increase your accuracy and luck for the next turn. That's actually really nice for this character. And look at these stat increases, like literally everything increases. 5 more strength, 5 more physical defense, 4 more magic attack, 4 more magic defense, 2 more luck, 5 more accuracy, and 5 more evasion. That's like kind of ridiculous. Along with along with 40 extra HP. Something tells me that there's a stat cap without having an upgrade on your character. Either that or the growth rate is higher for your higher classes, so the longer you wait before you upgrade, the more of a drastic difference you'll see. In the class, but like this is definitely way more than I remember any other past upgrade being. Go from a hunter to an archer. So let's go ahead and get that going. I don't think I have a Medal of Valor. I do not, okay. But if I were to get one, 3 extra strength, 3 extra defense, 2 extra magic attack, 3 extra magic defense, 1 extra luck, 3 extra accuracy, 2 extra evasion, and 30 extra HP. Or really it's 26 extra HP. And you get the ability Staggering Arrow. Deal physical damage and knock them back 2 squares. Oh, that'd be so nice. I know exactly what I would use that for. Unfortunate. There's nothing quite like a fight to sharpen your skills. I am fit to call myself an archer now. Don't regret letting me join your ranks, my lord. Won't let you down. Alright, more damage, more strength, more extra HP, luck. That's all very boring. But speed up? Now we're talking. Quality fiber is what we need for that. We need more archers. You never get enough archers. golden opportunity. Throw your money at enemies and deal physical damage and tempt them for 1 turn. Cost 4,250 gold. I mean, that's kind of really nice. Eventually, we're like never gonna have enough money to actually afford any of that because we always use up all of our money upgrading our characters. But by the time we reach our 3rd playthrough of this game, we'll finally be able to use that in battle. Alright, quality fiber is what we need, right? I'm gonna just double check here. Yes, quality fiber. Oh no, we don't have enough money to actually buy it. We're too broke. Oh wait, it costs 750. I thought it cost 1,000. The highest level costs 1,000. Whew, that was close. Alright, back to being broke. Alright, nice. You can never have too many archers. Like, you saw what we did with Corentin. Like, instead of having Corentin there, we could have just had a bunch of archers, and they just could have all just spent the entire battle just shooting everyone. Alright, at Ironstone, a certain report reaches the ears of the Archduke. So, this is, I'd probably identical.
Thalus, how does Dragan fare?
As blustery and boastful as ever, brother. He is simply beside himself that his contributions to the mine have been recognized.
So he has achieved a measure of success. Perhaps I underestimated him.
What concern is he of ours? He is Farag's son and of thinner blood.
We are not Glenbrook or Hyzant, Thalus. In Esfrost, a man is judged for his deeds, not his pedigree.
And yet you have appointed me Prime Minister, have you not?
Self-burn.
I have given you an opportunity, brother. Do not be mistaken. If you wish to keep your position, prove to me you are deserving of it.
Understood, brother mine.
Dear brother, do with Thalus as you please, but I bid you be wary of Dragan and Svarog. I've reason to believe they've designs on higher seats.
If they mean to overthrow me, then let them try. I shall relish the opportunity to crush them.
Alright, that was in fact identical to the first playthrough, which makes sense. They are side stories, and the contents of them were had nothing to do with what we just got through doing. Alright, their duty fulfilled, Serenoa and House Wolford bid farewell to the Grand Duchy of Esfrost. Time to go back to Glenbrook and the mines after visiting the Rosellan village and all that jazz.
I bid you safe passage home, Lord Wolford.
Many thanks for the send-off. Pray relay my gratitude to the Archduke as well.
I shall. And do take care of our friend Rudolph here, who I trust will not be causing you any trouble.
Treating me like a naughty child right to the end. Anyhow, you take care of yourself, Cycrus.
Cycrus, not Cycrus.
And with that, I must be off. Till we meet again.
It's likely to get sick and catch a cold being up here in Esfrost. Cycrus.
We should be on our way as well.
No one's left anything behind.
Not I. I even purchased a souvenir or two to bring home.
That's all well and good. But once we reach home, it'll be wedding preparations for you.
Indeed. The ceremony fast approaches. Truth be told, I'm more than a little nervous.
Oh dear, is that so? And how are you feeling, Lord Serenoa?
A bit nervous too, of course. But that is easily outweighed by my excitement.
As well it should be. It shall be a celebration for the ages. Isn't that right, Benedict?
Yes, of course.
What troubles you, Benedict? You sound distracted.
Nothing about the ceremony, I assure you. This journey has simply proven a sobering reminder that salt remains a complex issue in our realm.
And yet despite it, we make strides toward peace. The mining accord is proof enough of that.
Roland is right. We can only do what we can to ease tensions and resolve matters peacefully.
A duty which requires constant vigilance.
That was an interesting one. I kind of liked the ending of Chapter 3, Part 2 when you go to Hyzant more, because Corentin ends up talking about like how joyful the party is, and like Eridor gets to be like loud and ridiculous like he always is, and we're all like a big happy family. Like Frederica picks up a souvenir for Simone, and everyone teases Serenoa about how bad he is at getting gifts. But in this one, it was much more subdued in terms of like the family dynamics, which is fine. It was a more involved story in Hyzant, so it makes sense for it to have a better, like the events of like the stuff that we found out about Hyzant were like heavier, so it makes sense to have an even more light ending to make it kind of balance itself. This was kind of standard fare, like, oh, it seems like people work really hard here, and like anyone could go to bed poor and wake up rich, and this salt is like really, really expensive up here. So it was like not as bad as, hey, we don't treat the Roselle as people. So nothing so heavy as that, Anyway, we made it. It's just shy of 2 a.m. That was going to be my cutoff anyway, but luckily we did everything that we needed to do within that time frame. If you enjoyed today's stream, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. We'll be back on Wednesday again with more Triangle Strategy. Tomorrow begins the new Pokemon Unite season, so I might stream that, maybe. Or there won't be any stream at all tomorrow. I haven't decided yet. Friday will definitely be either Unite or Smash, and then Saturday will either be Smash or Unite, depending on which I didn't do. And then Sunday we're going to be back with more Metroid Zero Mission. So if you're looking forward to any of that, be sure to subscribe, notification bell, blah blah blah, all the YouTube stuff. I'm going to go to bed now. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night, take care, and goodbye.